Hey guys, welcome to another Tennis Express racket review. In this video, we talk about the 7th generation EZONE 98 Tour from Yonex. The Tour is the heaviest EZONE model and the most stable. The shaft has been integrated with 2G enammed to provide flex, yet snap back quickly to prevent energy loss. Just above the grip, the shaft has been slightly more rounded to improve torsional stability at contact. The cross-section dimensions have been modified for greater mobility, and the hoop section is more aerodynamic than in previous versions. The sharper line cuts through the air more easily. At 11.1 ounces unstrung and with a swing weight of more than 330, the EZONE Tour should work best in the hands of advanced players who demand control and stability from their racket. Let's check in with Tyler and Alex for their thoughts on the Yonex 7th Gen EZONE Tour.
The EZONE 98 Tour was a fun racket to play with. It's not something I usually hit with, so it did take some adjustments to get it going. With the EZONE 98 Tour, you still get really good power that the EZONE promises. With the 98 head size, it does give you the extra bit of control you need. I think my best shot for this racket was my backhand. It felt really easy to control, had a really good amount of spin, and it just went where I wanted to. One thing I think Yonex improved on with this racket compared to the previous model was the comfort. Even though the racket is a little bit heavier and stiffer than what I'm used to, it still felt really comfortable and really arm friendly. I found with this racket that I don't get as much spin as I usually do with my normal racket, so I did have to adjust it a little just to compensate, put a little extra top spin and drop the ball into the court, but I'm sure that can be fixed with stringing or just play style. I would recommend this racket to a player who is in control of their game, able to produce their own top spin, and is looking for something a little bit more comfortable.
Hey tennis fans, Tyler here. Today we'll be reviewing the new Yonex 98 Tour. This was actually one of my favorite rackets. One unique thing I like about this racket is being very heavy. It is 11.1. I felt like the extra weight gave me a lot more stability, especially with my forehand, backhand. I was able to hit deep down the line. Volleys felt great, very solid. In terms of serving, the extra weight definitely made me hit a little harder. I was able to bring my opponent out the court a little bit wider. Being 98 square inch and also 11.1, it is a very demanding racket. I would highly recommend any players looking to advance their game in terms of stability and control.
The new EZONE Tour is a vast upgrade from the previous version, in my opinion. So with this version, I did feel that increase in stability, and I felt like it held up against bigger hitters quite well, but I also felt like they nailed that comfort level that the EZONE 98 has been known for. From the back of the court, you're gonna notice the heft. It's got a swing weight north of 330, so you're gonna have to be able to generate racket head speed and certainly time the ball well, which means your preparation really needs to be on point to get everything out of your shots with the EZONE 98 Tour. One of the standout features of the EZONE 98 is that the racket is very quick. It's very maneuverable, so when you are in a little bit of trouble, you're able to whip the racket around and stay in points and defend and kind of bide time before you can take control of the point. All in all, this model is a substantial upgrade from the previous version. I think they nailed the flex with this racket, even with the heavier weight. If you're slightly off balance or hitting the shots late, the racket maintains comfort. You might lose a little bit of depth, but they nailed the EZONE feel with the new EZONE 98 Tour. Thanks for checking out our Tennis Express racket review of the Yonex EZONE 98 Tour. For more information on all things Yonex tennis, check out tennisexpress.com.